Fala, bando de noobs, beleza? Começando agora mais um vídeo no canal Noobova. Vamos aí à quarta parte de Mass Effect Andromeda. Nós temos que falar com o diretor Tan, salariano aqui da nave, no quartel-general dos exploradores. Vamos tentar chegar até onde ele está.
All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec. Not how he died. I pulled those logs. What happened with Pathfinder?
I don't want to get into it. Things went wrong. And now I'm the one you have to deal with.
Alec Ryder wouldn't accept that kind of ultimatum. Damned if I will. We'd never have left home if we... Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends? Or...
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a Pathfinder until they've path-found something. Much like a colonial director without colonies.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Not sure who started it, but we're calling them Ket. Kandros will know more. Maybe too much.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
There's also the strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
You've had no colony successes in over a year. How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus a citadel, not headed by Tan, or even me.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
Molezinha difícil, não confia aqui no nosso explorador, não quis chamar ele de explorador. Já não gostei muito dela. A gente vai ter que ir lá falar com o diretor Tena no quartel-general dos exploradores. Vamos ver onde fica esse quartel-general dos exploradores. Parece que fica logo ali depois daquela porta. Vamos até lá, galera.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
I thought it didn't measure up as Pathfinder.
Director Addison keeps her own counsel. I keep mine.
And when you disagree?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
Where's my ship?
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that. Ah!
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam Node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
Então a gente teve aqui a reunião com o diretor Tan, né? O líder aqui da Nexus. E a gente vai ter que voltar para falar com o Sam na Hyperion. Vamos ver se a gente consegue aqui falar com os outros líderes. Vamos ver se eu consigo encontrar os outros líderes aqui dentro da nave. Mulherzinha que nojenta ainda tá aqui, não quero papo com ela. E ela é humana, hein? Imagina se fosse de outra raça. Agora já tá tudo aceso aqui. A gente tá vendo aqui que a Nexus tá aqui um pouco mais habitada.
But the planet was toxic. What if they store oxygen in porous tissues like clear or rock?
Perhaps both. Life is infinitely adaptable.
Nós vamos tentar chegar até a nossa nave, né? Vamos falar aqui com o Candros antes disso.
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket.
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
It's rough out there. I might need backup, if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. In fact, I could give you authority to dispatch them. It'll cut down their response time.
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
Bye, Kendros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Aqui a gente pode fazer essas missões de equipe de
This
assalto.
console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyr Encounters for authorization to participate.
That's the console for our strike teams.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex, combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
I'll deploy your people carefully, Kendros.
Appreciate that, Ryder. But trust me, Apex can handle themselves. Authorization complete. Good luck out there.
Vamos ver aqui as missões novamente. A gente tinha que falar com o Candice para poder liberar elas. A gente tem várias missões aqui. E tem os níveis dela: bronze, prata, ouro. E tem algumas missões que existem tempos para serem concluídas. A gente ganha também recompensas. E aqui temos nossa equipe. Temos essa equipe aqui, ó, chamada de Victor. Essas habilidades aqui, né, que eles podem ir ganhando. A gente tem ali 40 fundos de missão que a gente usa para recrutar uma nova equipe. No momento eu não vou fazer essas missões. Eu vou tentar fazer a missão que eu tenho que falar com o Sam lá na Hyperion. Vou verificar aqui como eu faço para chegar lá na Hyperion. Aqui ainda está o diretor Tam. Vou tentar abrir aqui o mapa para mim ver como que eu faço para chegar até a minha missão. Temos aqui 2 missões para serem feitas. Outras aqui para mim conversar com os líderes, né, da nave Nexus. Mas eu vou seguir em frente aqui e tentar chegar na minha missão principal. Aqui encontramos o Cash, um outro líder aqui da Nexus, então vamos aproveitar e falar com ele também.
Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
You haven't spoken to number 8 yet, have you?
Number 8?
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made. My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place. It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
Why do you call Tan 8?
Because he was 8th in line to take over the Andromeda initiative. I like to remind him of that now and then. Keep him humble.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
No wonder your people have such a problem with Solarians.
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors didn't provoke it. They did try to conquer the galaxy. The Solarians were forced to respond. And it's not fair to blame it all on them either. The Solarians developed the virus, but it was the Turians who deployed it. I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda is about new beginnings. My people need that more than most.
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show mutation against the virus. A natural defense. During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah. Still early, but I think we made a dent. Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
Nothing more for now.
Good luck out there.
Então a gente falou com o Cash aqui também. Vamos seguir aqui caminho. A gente tentar achar o Sam.
We can start building a bank of vaccines.
Abrir o mapa aqui novamente. E chegar no nosso destino.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
You know what they say. It's not paranoia.
If someone is out to get you, yeah. 3rd time this week. It's getting worse. First one was small stuff. This one could have hurt bad if I'd been closer.
That's not good. Sorry, understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Whoever's doing this has to be stopped before someone gets seriously hurt.
That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm an engineer, not a PI. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. That's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done.
Então eu falei com esse engenheiro Parte, ele pediu ajuda, né? Que estão danificando os sistemas aqui da nave. Ele quer saber quem está sendo responsável por isso. Vamos ir ali até a nosso ponto ali no mapa da nossa missão. E onde como que a gente vai chegar até lá? Vamos ver aqui novamente no mapa. Eu vou ter que voltar e vir até ali. Vamos voltar, galera. Temos que voltar. Vamos falar aqui com a Mariette.
It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, you're... So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have... There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Milken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Milken I love him.
Pegamos aqui outra missão secundária.
Pathfinder, no time for our beer yet. This place is a mess.
E o Lin aqui só desenrolando aí com essa gatinha aí, né?
Let's call it strained.
I can believe it. The Nexus is running on empty.
Not just that. A lot of the exiles were security. Everyone was trained and armed for Frontier. We know Ket are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too. No idea where they went, but they left mad.
There's apparently no viable planets in range. Exile may have been a sanitized death sentence.
What a shit show. Pathfinder, we have to get this back on track or we don't survive. No pressure, right?
As long as the Nexus is here, as long as we're here, we have a job to do.
Double down crisis mode. I can do that. We can do that. Ready and willing, Pathfinder.
Vamos ver aqui, novamente, outro ponto que a gente tem para fazer. Vamos tentar fazer a missão do engenheiro. Vamos ali na frente. Tem que chegar até aquele ponto ali, ó, a 20 metros de distância. Não temos nada o que fazer aqui por enquanto. Vamos tentar chegar até os outros pontos. Esse quadro ali também está com problemas. Temos alguns quadros aqui, né, de sistema aqui com apresentando problemas. Mas parece que não tem nada sem se fazer, eu não sei ainda o que fazer com esses quadros. Temos um quadro aqui. Vamos ir até ele. A gente ver se a gente consegue encontrar alguma coisa, mas...
Ryder, you may have a lesson unflattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
They're as much a part of the initiative as the human arc. We'll find them.
We have to. Tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course. As you pointed out, we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's success.
Vamos sair daqui. Vamos usar o scanner, né?
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Vamos usar o scanner aqui pra gente ver, continuar aqui seguindo. Pra gente achar o local, o que tá causando esse erro aí no sistema.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Agora vamos até os outros pontos. Vamos aqui no centro de operações. Usar o scanner. Eu fiquei viajando, eu não estava lembrando de usar o scanner.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used.
Vamos vir aqui e tentar usar esse scanner pra gente ver se a gente acha o local de onde vem
Scanning. This
a
panel has been
sabotagem.
tampered with.
Send the data to Raj.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Só alguns técnicos tinham acesso a esse quadro aqui, né? De distribuição. Agora vamos verificar lá o local da milícia para ver se a gente descobre mais alguma coisa. Logo ali o quadro.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
E agora a gente vai ter que ir até o sabotador para poder falar com ele. A gente vai ter que chegar até o andar de cima, acredito que ele está no andar de cima. Não, parece que ele está aqui nesse mesmo andar. Parece que ele está aqui no mesmo andar que a gente. Parece que ele está no mesmo andar que a gente, galera. Vamos... A gente tem que usar ali a nossa... achar o elevador pra gente poder subir. Ou não. Não, parece que está um andar abaixo. Ou está acima. Vamos ver aqui agora. A gente tem que usar o monotrilho pra gente poder chegar lá. seguir aqui o caminho pra gente chegar até esse sabotador aí, o cara que tá fraudando os sistemas aí da nave. Acessar aqui o mapa novamente. A gente chega até o nosso destino. Vamos pegar esse maldito aí que tá causando isso tudo aí na nave. Parece que essa mulher aqui, Zara Kelly.
Zara Kellis?
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I've never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Callis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patel's. A third party seems likely.
Parece que alguém armou pros dois engenheiros aí.
They need pretty high-level access for that. Still, it's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams. Raj, you there?
Yes.
Vamos chegar até a câmera de segurança, galera. Vou acessar o mapa aqui novamente para verificar onde fica. E vamos até lá.
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
Vamos ver onde fica a sala de câmeras. Tem que usar aqui essas operações aqui do monotrilho pra gente chegar até a sala de câmeras pra gente conseguir concluir essa missão. Lá, vamos avançando aqui pra gente chegar até a sala de câmeras que fica logo aqui. Vamos acessar aqui o terminal de segurança.
This file is useless. Let's check another.
Esse arquivo aqui é inútil. Vamos ver aqui. Outro arquivo. Temos outra filmagem aqui de segurança.
And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Outro arquivo aqui zerado.
Let's check another.
Vamos ver outra filmagem aqui.
This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Someone working for Candros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Então a gente vai ter que executar aqui as varreduras da área pra gente poder chegar até esse sabotador.
This person is not a match.
Não é esse cara aqui. Vamos ver se a gente acha outro suspeito. Parece que ele tá aqui na sala mesmo do Candros.
Biometrics do not match.
Também não é ele. Parece que o nosso cara aqui tá numa andar superior. Vamos até lá. A gente vê se são os seguranças do outro nível aí da Nexus. Vamos avançar aqui. Esse cara aqui.
Biometrics do not match.
Também não é esse camarada. Vamos continuar aqui a verificação.
Scan results show a partial positive. Target is most likely
Esse
suspect.
Dale Atkins.
Who is Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
We know what you've been up to. You're done here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just doing my job, that's all.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
Whatever happened back then, hurting people now makes no sense.
What do you know? I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people, killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
Not my call. The Nexus leaders will make that decision.
That lot make a decision? That'll be the day.
Chegamos aí até o nosso sabotador, subimos de nível e aumentamos aí nossa viabilidade. Chegamos aí no level 3. Vamos ver se a gente conseguiu. Se a gente consegue aumentar nossas habilidades. Dessa vez aqui eu vou aumentar a nossa habilidade aqui de combate. Tentar aprender aqui essa habilidade aqui de granada, Omni Granada. E eu vou tentar equipar ela aqui, vou trocar pela nova. Vamos ver se a gente aprende aqui também a habilidade de energia. Tentar aprender aqui essa sobrecarga. Eu vou trocar ela aqui pela tração, que é uma habilidade aqui de biótica. Vamos ver se a gente consegue aumentar alguma outra habilidade aqui de biótica também, né? Vou aprender essa daqui, onda de choque. Eu posso até trocar ela aqui pelo arremesso, que é uma habilidade biótica também. Vamos ver se nossos colegas aqui conseguem aumentar mais alguma coisa, que eles ganharam aqui poder. Eu vou aumentar aqui o poder da nova da Cora, que exige 2 pontos. E agora se chama Onda. A primeira era nova, agora se chama Raio, que é o level 2. Vamos confirmar a habilidade dela. E eu vou também estar aumentando aqui a habilidade do Liam. Vou aumentar esse golpe aqui caótico dele pro level 2, imprudente. Pronto, já foi aumentado esse poder dele. Tá no grau 2. É isso aí, galera. A gente vai ficando por aqui nesse quarto vídeo aí de Mass Effect Andromeda, dessa gameplay que eu estou produzindo. Espero que vocês tenham gostado desse vídeo. A gente fazendo uma missão secundária aqui na Nexus, descobrindo o sabotador da nave. E a gente pegou até uma outra missão secundária também, né, pra conversar com o marido ser de dentro da nave Nexus, que foi preso, né, condenado por assassinato. E a gente também tá com a missão primária, que a gente tem que falar com o Sam na nave Hyperion. Isso a gente vai deixar pro episódio 5. Espero que vocês tenham gostado do vídeo, se inscrevam no nosso canal e deixem seu like. Até a próxima.